Hello everyone. In the last video, we'll see the first chapter, that is the models, pip and comment. Now we will see here a first program of Python. Okay. After that, some kinds of escape sequences, some kinds of comments, and then end characters also. Fine. So see here how we write the first program in Python, so that we have to open the PyCharm first of all. Okay, now I'm open here my PyCharm application, that is PyCharm Community Edition. If anyone doesn't know that how we download and open or download and install the PyCharm, then I'll give the link of that video in the description box, and as well as on the top of my video. Now see here, this is the Python platform, and in the last session we open the means download and install the PyCharm, and how we can create the project for that and new file for that. So my last project name is the demo. Now I'm just open here a next new Python file here. Existing Python file is welcome.py. That is this file is created in the last video, that is in the second video, that is how we can download the Python and PyCharm. In that video we will create we had created that file welcome.py. If anybody doesn't know or doesn't see that video, then see here how I'm opening that, or how I'm created that file. Just right click on the existing project, that is the demo. See here, then click on the new, and our file is, and our program is the Python. Okay, so select Python file. So see here, now just give the name of the program here. I'm just type here the first program, that is by using the underscore dot py. Py is the extension for the Python file. Okay, so first program dot py. Got it? Now see, in every language, whatever your language is, like C, C++, Java, whatever your language, the first rule is that first program is that the hello world program, right? So I'm writing here a hello world program, that is the first Python program. Okay, for that I'm just write here a print statement, and see that brackets are completed over here. After that, give there a double quote. Okay, that double quote also completed by the PyCharm. Okay, and I'm just typing here a message, that is the hello world, right? No semicolon over here. This is the program. Okay, this is the simple statement, no any extra line over here. So see here, no new line at end of a file, reformat, alt shift enter. Okay, alt shift and enter. Fine. So see here, I'm just execute the file by right click on the platform, and see here, run first program. Just click on this, and see, this is my output, that is the hello world. This is the hello world, and this is the first program, right? This is the first program of the Python. It's very simple, right? Now see here, there is a one more condition, is that every time if you want to print some message, okay, by using the print statement, then you give there a double quote over there. Double quote is compulsory. If anyone doesn't give there a double quote, then see what happened. Then see what happened. I'm just run my program for this. Run. See here, invalid syntax. Okay, invalid syntax. And see here, this is the red line given over here. It means that this line shows the error. If I want to, or if we want to resolve this error, then just type with alt shift and enter. If still that error is occurs, then give there a word. double quote. Give there a double quote, then my program is executed. See here, run hello world. Okay, fine. Now see, this is my first Python program, and also your first Python program. Of course, this is not mine first program, right? Now see here, if we installed some modules in the last session, okay, onto which platform is that, the command line interpreter, right? So here, import Flask is the module. Flask is the module. Okay. Now see here, this module is imported here. This module is imported here, right? So see, next is that in the last video we also see that the how we can write the comment. In theoretical part, we'll see only the two types of the comment, that is a single line comment and the multi-line comment. Single line comment is represented by the hash character, and multi-line comment is represented like this. Now see here, if I'm type here a if I'm typing here a three double quotes, then see extra three double quotes are there, means your PyCharm platform is completed the syntax, right? So see here, uh, you already know that comments are ignored by the interpreter or by the program, right? So first we will see the single line comment. If if I don't want to remove my code over here, or anybody doesn't understand the code over here, or any variable or any extra code is there, then simply type the message for that, so we can, or other another programmer can easily understand that code or that line or that variables meaning, right? So for that purpose we use the comment. Now I'm type here just simply type, not by using the hash character. This is uh, this is important code. Just I'm typing here, this is important code. Now see, here PyCharm already shows the error by using the red line and red underline over there. And these are the errors over here. And what are the errors here? Unresolved reference this, then import this and whatever. Okay. We run the program. Then see what happened. See, invalid syntax. Okay, so this is not the proper syntax to write the comment. So if I'm using here a hash character, then see color of the line is changed, and now I'm just run my program. Then see what happened, your program is executed, there is no error. Simply hello world is printed over here onto the output console window. There is a no means onto the console window there is a no, this is important code, this line is not printed over here, means this comment, a single line comment, is ignored by the program, right? Now see what happen if I want to make a multi-line comment, means multiple lines are in the comment section. Now see, if I'm writing here a hi, hello, how are you, these are the multiple lines. Okay, these are the multiple lines. But if I'm executing, means every time I'm not using their hash character, is that if anybody having 5 lines or 10 lines of a code lines is in the comment section, then every time we can write a hash character, it is not possible. So for that we use the multi-line comment, and multi-line comment is like this. Okay, multi-line comment is like this. See here, I'm just completed my comment here, multi-line comment. Now see what happened, just execute the program and see what happened. Simply hello world is printed over here, no any single line is comment, single line comment is printed over here, or not a multi-line comment is printed onto the console window. So this is the single line comment and multi-line comments example. Okay, now next thing is that if I'm writing a print statement, next print statement over here, that is hello world. And after that, second print statement is that uh, what's going on, what's going on. Okay, this is my, okay, oh, here I'm just mistaken, that is the double quote is missing over here, that's why they shows the red underline over there. So just give that up. Now see what happened. There is a two print statement over here, and I'm execute my program over here. So run first program, that is hello world, and what's going on is printed onto the next line without giving any special character over here. It just goes to the next line. If I want these both the statements on into the single line statement, then we only use the new line character, that is the end character. It means how we can write that, we can write that by using the end. See here, end equals to, just press a enter button, then this character is entered into the your code end. After that, if I don't want anything in between the two statements, okay, two statements are joined togetherly, that's why I'm just taking here a simple blank double quote over here. And after that, just execute my code. After that, just execute my code. Now see what happened here. There is a change, right? Hello world, what's going on? This whole statement is printed here, means this both the statements are printed in a one line without giving any blank space over here. So if I want any blank space over there, then just give there a space. Okay, just give here a space. Now see what happened. Run, see world space, what's going on, right? Now see, if I want here a comma, if I want here a comma, then give there a comma. If I want a comma in between the two statements, then give there a comma with the end character. Just run my program and see what happened. Hello world, comma, what's going on, right? Now see, if I don't want a number of print statement over here, so I'm just write multiple messages in a single print statement. This is also accepted in a Python language. So how we can write this? Now see, I'm just writing here another print statement, that is hello, no, not hello, uh, welcome to the first Python program. This is my first statement. Now I want my second statement into the single print statement. You are a very good programmer. Okay, this is the statement, right? And now I'm execute the program and see what happened here. What happened here? This is my program, means this is hello world, what's going on. This is the output for this two line. I already explained you how we can write this, or what is the meaning for that end character and all these things. I'm just explaining you about that. In a single print statement, we can write the multiple statements. In a single print function, we can write the multiple statements over here, and this is the proof for that. Welcome to the first Python program. After that, see here a space here, that because of this comma, there is a blank space, and you are a good, very good programmer. If I don't want here a comma, then see what happens. There is no space in between. This means if you want a space in between the two statements, then give there a comma, right? Or simply just, okay. Now one more thing is that if I want some word in between the two statements, then just type here end equals to and give there a remark, give there a word remark, and now see what happened. Run. Remark is at the end. Okay, this is also one kind of a statement, so we can't run here. Sorry for that. I'm just going to the previous statement, that is the end statement, and see here. If I want some word in between the hello world and what's going on statement, that word is the remark word, and see what happened. See what happened. Means see, firstly the output is that before executing, means before writing this remark, the output is hello world comma what's going on, and after writing the remark word into the end statement, then see what happened. Hello world remark what's going on, right? Hello world remark what's going on. So in that way, in this way we can join the two statements. Okay, we can join the two statements. Just give there a semi sorry, give there a comma, after that run, and see. Okay, now one more thing is that we'll see here first program, and after that print statement, print function into with the multiple statements, and then new line character, that is the end character. After that we'll see here some kind of escape sequences. Now escape sequences means what? Is that if I want some characters to be escaped means not included into the line, then that sequences is called the escape sequences, just like slash n slash t slash b slash slash or slash double quote slash single quote. These are the escape sequences, and so many other escape sequences here also present in the Python. Okay, so see here how we can write this. See here for that, just print oh wait, so many print statement. I'm just give there a hash character, so that these statements are in the comment section, and the new statement is that print into bracket, if I want to be write here just like if my name is Nikita, then I'm writing here a Nikita, print with a Nikita, and see what happened. uh, Run first program. This is the Nikita printed over here. Now see, if my PC's folder, Nikita is in my laptop's folder, okay, in drive D, just like this, and slash n slash Nikita, right? So what happened over here? I'm just writing, means in my local disk D, Nikita is the folder. Okay, so I'm just execute this program. Oh, see here, n is not printed over here, and d colon after that IKITA is printed into the next line, because slash n is the escape character for the escape sequence for the new line character. This is the new line character, right? So for this, give a space over here, then slash n, then Nikita spelling is there. After that execute d Nikita, right? So see here, if I want here a backslash, right? So see, give there a another backslash with the backslash. Now see, my folder path is over here for this slash d Nikita, right? Now see again oh sorry, uh, there are some extra escape sequences, that is Nikita slash n is the escape sequence, means new line character. After that Python, okay, Python programmer. After that I'm using a slash t, that is this is for the tab, Okay, tab, and after the Python programmer expert. Okay, now see what are the changes into the output is that Nikita, due to this slash n, cursor goes to the next line, that is the new line. After that, Python programmer is printed over here. Then slash t means give there a tab. Okay, for slash t, this is the tab. This is the tab spacing, and after that, export is printed over here. So these are some kinds of the escape sequences. Okay, now see, there are lots of escape sequences in Python as well as other languages. So see, what are the escape sequences? For this, we go to the Google. We Google it. That is type here. What? Type here just escape sequences in Python. Okay, in Python. Now see, uh, wait. Python website is this. Python 3 escape sequences. So click on this and see for this escape sequences slash new line, and we can write this as a like this backslash and new line ignored by this. After that, double slash means backslash, just print the backslash and result is like this. Fine. If I want to take here a single quote, then single quote, just like this single quote, and just print the one single quote. After that, double quote for this, print double quote. After that, slash a, this is the ASCII bell, so slash a. Now ASCII backspace, that's the hello backspace, and then world. So backspace is like this. After that, slash f, then slash n, then slash r, slash t. These are various types of escape sequences. Okay. So today's session is end, and in this session we covered first Python program. After that, print statements, how we can write the statements in a print function with the various varieties is there. After that, new line character, that is the end character, and then escape sequences, and how we can write the comments in program, that is the single comment and multi-line, single line comment and multi-line comment. These all these sections are covered over here, right? So in the next session we'll see the how we can use the Python as a calculator, how we can use the Python as a calculator. Okay, so for now, bye bye. Please subscribe my channel, like and share the channel. Thank you.